have heard us. We're talking about Comedy Workshop on the radio. And it was entertaining to watch hundreds of people, well, 10 people turned out, to audition for us. We've picked 3 that are going to perform for you at the beginning of each show. Right. So I'm going to get off here and go over there. But what I'd like you to do, on the count of 3, just give me a great big cheer, because he's made this guy very welcome, because it's not very easy to get up there, to be fair. So the count of 3, nice big cheer, 1, 2, 3. You need to be a lot louder than that. Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, nice big cheer. 1, 2, 3! Well, keep it going. He's been Oman for 6 years. He needs to make some noise. Right from Oman, make some noise. His name is Joseph!
That's hot. How's everybody doing this evening? Are we having fun here tonight?
Yeah!
You can't be having fun, you just got here. But you will have fun by the end of the night. Now, the auditions that Darren was talking about, it was it was tough. It was real tough. In fact, as I started to try to figure out, okay, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? It's going to be funny. It needs to be something that I'm knowledgeable on. Something that I know. No, decided not to do that. Figured I would go with something I don't know, and that you don't know. Something that confuses everyone from beginning to end. That way, whatever I said would be funny. So as I was driving along, it finally hit me. You know what we're going to talk about tonight? Women.
Woo! Right on!
We love you, but you leave us dazed and confused. If we're married, we got one telling us what to do. If you're single, you got a mom telling you what to do, and you got one that you're chasing after that wants to tell you what to do. So just face it, women are part of our lives. We love you. My wife's not here tonight, so I can pretty much say anything I want. Oh, but she might have friends. Okay, love my wife, been married for years. But let's start with her. When I asked my wife to marry me, it was a really special moment. I went out, I had a ring custom made for her, right? And give it to her in front of all of her friends. And as I went to bed that night, I was thinking to myself, I've made a decision for the rest of my life. And I finally made the right decision. The next morning, I get up out of bed, I go downstairs to the kitchen, and I find my wife in the kitchen showing the ring to the dog. Look, Max, you see what he got for me? Isn't it beautiful? It's custom made. But then you gotta imagine if you were the dog. Smells like chicken. Nah. But women, I know I said it earlier that we love you, but you are confusing to us. Okay? Let me give you an example. Whatever a woman has, she wants the opposite. If she's tall, she wants to be short. If she's short, she wants to be tall. If her hair is curly, she wants it to be straight. If it's short, she wants it to be long. If the eyes are green, she wants it to be brown. If she's thin, she wants to be big. If she's big, she wants to be small. So with all of that being stated, what to do? What are we supposed to do? But I thought about it, and I came up with some ideas, which kind of makes me an inventor, that eventually they're going to make me rich. Watch my words. Let me tell you about the first one. You ready for this? Man parking. Man parking. Don't get the concept. Let me explain it to you. Okay, at the mall, first thing we do, we take out the shop, open it up, we put up a lighted sign, man parking. Why? Because when your woman goes shopping and she's taking you with her anyway, she can drop you off the man parking area. Why not? They have a place to park your car. They have a place to drop off your kids. But there's no man parking. Can you imagine it? Yes, can I help you, madam? Yes, I'm going to drop off my man for the day. Oh, 2 to 3 hours. They put a little hat on us with a number, give her a ticket, she takes it. And you know what happens? We go in the back room with the other parked men. We watch ESPN and things like this. We can play computer games all day long. Next thing you you know, we're like, honey, can I go shopping with you? And for the women, it makes life so much easier. Because you come back and pick up your man when it's time to pay for things. You already know what you want. Come on, honey, let's go. All right. And we'll leave it at that. So that's the first invention. And like I said, eventually it's going to make me rich. Now the second one. We were talking earlier about women that want the opposite of whatever they have. You may find your wife, girlfriend, or significant other to be simply beautiful, but there's something she wants to change. So the next invention is, are you ready? Yeah. Pneumatic pumps. All right, let me explain. Apparently, no one get it. Okay, pneumatic pumps. You've seen in the movies the Mexican lowrider car, where they get in the car and it's like. Okay, so we have off-the-shelf technology that is ready and available for us right now. So what we do is we take that and put it into some pumps. Add a remote that you can put in your pocket. Just stick in your pocket, right? Then you imagine, here's a single woman walks into the bar.
You're gonna do it with his feet.
I like him over there at the bar. Yeah, but he's kind of tall. All right, it's getting there. These are the things that will change life and make life easier for us all. Now, we covered women a little bit. We love them. But you gotta admit, guys, they think differently than we do. And I figured it out. Here's the clue. Men, we think in pictures. Not words, pictures. That's why you can bump into one of your good buddies that you haven't seen in a while. I start telling him something, and I stop, because he already got the picture. He got enough of it, he's got the picture. So when women listen to our conversation, they come away with, what were you talking about? Oh, no, I was talking about him, about giving it. I know, I heard you say that, but what were you talking about? Now, here's where we get in trouble. Women think in text. Text, lines, words, punctuations on the end. That is why we get in so much trouble. Who's that girl I heard about you at the bar? So we think about the picture. Oh, and we describe the picture. We just describe the picture. Word. They said a picture's worth 1,000 words. We use 100. So, here's our downfall. Next week,
Oh shoot, it's bad time.
and you said that that girl was so-and-so and so-and-so. That's what I said? No, what you said was, no, I didn't say that. No, what you said was, she is not sitting next to me. All we can do is pull up the picture. No, there was an empty bar stool between us. You didn't say that though. That's why we get in so much trouble. Now, everybody here obviously lives in Oman. So what do you think about the weather?
Hot.
How hot was it?
Freaking hot.
Someone told me it was 53 degrees Celsius. 54? Now, that made me an observation.
It's really hot.
Something is wrong. I've been thinking about it. Something is wrong with a country when the average summer temperature is the same as the lowest setting on my oven. Oh, no, we only bake in the summertime. That's it. We bake in the summertime. Put it in a box and out on the patio. It'll be done in 20 minutes. Why do you need a microwave? Freeze. Sun. I'll come back and get it. What, dinner's at 6? Yeah, we'll be on time. No worries. Okay, my name is Joseph Sims.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much.